Ayers here for another morning talk. This one's about Bill Ayers and Bernadine Dohrn. I'm actually old enough to remember when Bill Ayers and Bernadine Dohrn were on the run. I'm old enough to remember when the Weather Underground was actually active in the United States, oddly enough. For those of you who don't really know Ayers and Dohrn, they were federal fugitives for a long time because they were involved in bombing efforts to bring down the United States government. These arrogant little pukes actually thought that they and a handful of like-thinking communists, and that's what they were communists, could bring down this nation and then they would take over. Now there's a couple of interesting stories about the two of them. They now have tenure, by the way, at a major university here in the United States. During a Communist Party meeting, their Communist Party meeting, of course half of the members there, as was done back then, were FBI informants. They started discussing what was actually going to happen when they took over. Apparently none of them had bothered to think about such issues as where does the food come from, who cooks it, what happens on those everyday activities. Ayers just dismissed it by saying that the Russians and the Cubans would help them out on that. The other was about the re-education camps. Yep, they were already talking about concentration camps. And the comments about how they were going to make sure that everyone in the country was going to agree with them. Everyone was going to be forced to be good little communist idiots, with Bill, of course, calling the shots. Now, Bill did recognize that there would be a certain percentage of the population that they simply couldn't reach. He thought somewhere around 25 million people. His solution was to kill them. I'm not making that up. That was his solution, to just kill them. And I suppose we shouldn't be shocked because he was involved in bombing innocent people. Yeah, the man's a pig. Bernadine Dohrn, his wife, was known for having made a remarkable comment. Many of you probably don't remember the Charles Manson case, but of course the Manson kiddies went out and murdered several people, one of them being the pregnant wife of Roman Polanski. After they did a horrific murder of a group of people, including this pregnant woman, they sat down and had a little meal right in the middle of the body. Somebody actually stuck a fork in her body. Bernadine Dohrn commented on that. She commented in a complimentary way. She thought that was cool. Her exact expression was, "dig it." Now, since people are horrified at that, she's tried to back and fill a bit. But these are vicious people. So what does Bill Ayers say about a guy like Tucker Carlson, really one of the mildest-mannered people in the world? He's claiming that Tucker Carlson wants violence here and violence there, that they're wild right-wingers who want harm to come to people. This is coming from a vile left-winger who literally wants to murder millions. Does the left not know what the word irony means? Or are they just so filled with self-regard that they don't care about truth? This is Gaius. Let me know what you think about this pig.